Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ames Tonight. I'm Jim Heinrichs, and Malik is running a little late. You probably know Malik. He's my normal co-host, but we've got a little replacement for him tonight. So would you like to introduce yourself to the camera, all the fans?
Yes, I am Natasha, and I'm the Chief Olympics expert here at ISU TV.
And we're going to put that to the test. So I'm just going to ask you, since the Winter Olympics are going on as we speak, I thought I'd ask you just a few questions about some of the Olympic sports and just how you go about doing them. So
Definitely.
Yeah, all right. So the first sport we'll start off with an easy one.
Okay.
So what exactly is alpine skiing? How does that happen?
That is actually my favorite event.
Oh, good.
Out of all of them,
Good.
I really choose that one. Honestly,
Yes.
It's basically you're just skiing, and then there's some alpine trees.
Trees, yep.
And you have to get around them. And that's basically what you do at a very fast rate. And I just very enjoy it. I really enjoy it.
It is a speed sport. They do
Those
things
trees.
fast. So good. Yes. It's one of my favorites as well.
Mm-hmm.
I do like watching it. So I guess we'll go on to the next Olympic sport, skeleton. So this is like an interesting one. Like I like watching it. It's a lot of fun. So how exactly would you like? Are there any real techniques or anything?
Everyone has a skeleton. We're all humans. And so that's what qualifies you. And then basically, it's just you ski with your skeleton, with your body.
As opposed to alpine skiing where you leave your skeleton on the top of the mountain, right? Of course.
Well, there's trees in alpine, so it could be called skeleton alpine skiing, but that's a little complicated for people.
Of course,
yeah.
of course,
So
yes.
that's kind of why we chopped it up.
Were you part of that? You chopped it up?
I was a part of the naming process.
Wow. Learn something new every day. That's
right
really
here
cool.
In the flesh.
Wow.
And my skeleton.
And your skeleton. Good. All right. So the next one, this is honestly like my favorite one. Just like lots of stuff happens in this one. The biathlon.
Yes. It's actually 2 triathlons in one. So
That would be like a...
it's like a 40...
40?
40.4 miles of snowboarding.
Whoa!
And Shaun White is actually the winner in this.
Was he?
He won gold for it.
I saw he did well in the half pipe, but
Yes.
I wasn't aware that he snowboarded for...
They
40
don't want to televise it. People don't want to watch 40.4 miles of snowboarding. They just don't.
That actually makes sense. Wow.
I know.
All right.
But he's great.
Flies
Flies around with a little carrot top,
Yup. I don't know. I mean, he's won the gold before, so I mean,
he's racking them.
yeah. Oh, yes, he is,
Rack
and
City.
apparently 40.4 miles at a time.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a pretty easy one. Curling.
This is the worst one.
Oh. That's a hot take.
This,
All right.
They use brooms and push things down the way, and they're like giant hockey pucks, and they, Yep. That's what they do.
Good. All right. And the final one, as you know, this is probably the most popular Olympic sport of all time. What is Nordic Combined?
So this is great for the Iowans because they take a combine and then they put it in the snow and then they plow it through the snow, and whoever combine goes faster wins. So Iowa people love this. I mean, they live for it. It's almost bigger than Ragbri.
It's pretty big. So just quick question. Why do they call it Nordic then?
Because they do it in the north.
The North? But the Olympics are in South Korea this year.
Sometimes they're in the north. I mean, they were in Canada 8 years 6 years.
You're the Olympic expert, not me.
You know, it all comes into one Olympic world after a while. We're all one world, one love.
That's beautiful. I think I've heard that quote somewhere before. Was that your quote, actually?
Yes.
Wow, I'm just
learning.
It
gets confused.
Yes, of course.
No one wants to give it to me.
All right. Well, so I guess we'll kind of switch up topics just because we got a lot to talk about. So, Natasha, you know what yesterday was?
It was Valentine's Day. What else was it?
It was also Ash Wednesday. So
yeah.
So yeah, how did you spend that?
Well, this year I decided to make my own decision. I am Catholic, but I moved Ash Wednesday to today because yesterday was Valentine's Day, and I really like chocolate and chicken nuggets and everything, and I didn't want to fast. And so I said, hey, God, I'm going to move it. And so he said it's okay, and I am now currently doing Ash Thursday. It's the new thing.
Interesting. So you really like Valentine's Day then?
Oh, yes.
Okay, all right.
I do.
I mean, I just feel like, I don't know, it's just not like that top holiday. Like it's only, okay, moving the chair. Uh-oh.
Valentine's Day is by far one of the best holidays because the colors, the candy, and love. Like I said, we're all one and all love.
All right. I'd like to make a couple counterpoints.
Okay,
so first, you said the colors, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's see. What are the colors? Are red,
light pink, magenta, white.
White. Red, pink, and white. A lot of shades of pink.
Light pink and regular pink.
Maybe a little purple in there.
Big difference.
But
M&M's put light pink and regular pink, and that's kind of how you know.
Okay. All right. All I'm saying is, it's not a lot of variety. Like you got a bunch of different shades of pink, which that's a variety of pinks.
Exactly.
But that's literally the only colors you have. Even white and red are varieties of pink if you think about it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know, it's just one color. It's like,
yeah, but the happiness, I mean, when you look at red, don't you feel love?
I'm pretty sure that's the color that signifies anger.
You can find love in anger. You can.
All right. I guess I can't really complain with that because I'm not sure if I exactly am picking up what you're putting down. But let's move on to the candy argument. So you say that candy is one of the best parts of Valentine's
Do you like chocolate?
I do like chocolate.
Yes.
But I don't like to pay $20 for chocolate.
That's why, if you're not doing Ash Thursday like me, you could go and get the half off candy the next day. So that's the benefit of having Valentine's Day because chocolate doesn't usually just go half off. Well, and so you can go get 75 cents for a whole bag of Dove chocolate, and Dove chocolate is, so you want to get that deal.
Well, I do agree. It's nice to get a half off chocolate. We're talking about the day after Valentine's Day now. Mm-hmm. It's a completely different day of the year. But there's
heart-shaped candy. There's heart-shaped gummies. There's little XO gummies from Trader Joe's. There's so much fun stuff though.
I'm not a big gummies kind of guy.
You don't need to be a big gummies fan. There's peanut butter. There's chocolate. There's cookie cakes. There's donuts. There's pizzas. There's chocolate-covered strawberries. If you like fruit.
Fruits are good.
They are great for you.
They're healthy, yes. But I must point out those little candy hearts. Those
great for decoration.
Okay, so you agree though that they are not.
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying they are great for decoration.
But I would say that they are a little bit bad. I mean, they're chalky. They're cute. Yes, don't get me wrong. They bring
positive messages.
Usually, yes. I have seen ones that are actually joke candy hearts, and they are very upsetting. But
depends on the eye of the beholder.
Well, all right. And I guess your final argument, I can't even, oh, it's about love. It's about love.
It's all about love.
I mean, yes, it is a day about love, but I would say it's more celebrated by those in relationships. And you know me, I don't really have that thing.
But you have your mom.
I do have my mom.
And love can be from anyone. Like, it can be for Galentine's Day if you're going to have all your girlfriends. You can have all your guy friends. You can have your animals. You can have your hamsters. You can have your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle. It's all love. Like, my best Valentine, like, has been my mother since I was, like, born.
I'm sorry, did you go animals and then specifically hamsters in there?
It's a totally different category.
Totally
They're the
different
more like
category.
rodent, like rat-like type animal. So it's like not really. They don't qualify to be with the dogs.
Right. Well, I guess having your mom for a Valentine is a very good thing.
Always the
so
best.
It is always the best.
Always.
So, moms, we love ya. You're the bomb. So yeah, any other?
I'm just saying it's the best holiday out there, minus Christmas, but best holiday out there.
All right, so Christmas is.
I mean
It's a different topic.
That's untouchable.
Okay. All right. I gotcha. Well, thanks for meeting me here today on short notice.
Cold.
Your hands are cold?
It's chilly.
Oh, it's a little chilly.
It's a little chilly.
But definitely stay tuned. We have more coming up for Ames Tonight. So we'll see you later.
Welcome back to Ames Tonight. I'm Malik and wait, when did Jim shave?
I'm not sure whether to be flattered or offended by that, but I'll let it slide for now.
Good. Now, we here at ISU TV hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day. So, how did you spend yours, Kaylie?
Well, I spent my Valentine's Day with my friends, my good friends, Chardonnay and Merlot. How about you?
You know, I just did the usual. I kept
Yeah.
beating Tom Brady over and over again in Madden because it's the right thing to do on that special day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we could keep going on and on about our Valentine's Day because it was awesome, but they're not here to hear about us.
Right, no. We would make them too jealous anyways.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure, yeah. But I think they want some news,
Yeah.
so let's give it to them.
Yep, that's the spirit as far as I'm concerned. So here are tonight's top news stories. Now, to all my NBA fanatics and my hip-hop junkies and fans of the gyrating LeVar Ball gif, your prayers have been answered. Lakers point guard Lonzo Ball is currently out with an MCL sprain, putting his NBA career on hold. So, what is the reality TV star doing to bide his time? By dropping a mixtape, obviously. Titled Born to Ball, this record includes a track list that our ISU TV colleague Kobe Gaines says is pretty fire. While I find this to be an interesting development in the career of the eldest Ball brother, I have two quick points that I would like to make about this. Number one, he stole his album cover concept from Kendrick Lamar. I mean, it looks just like Good Kid, Mad City, but we won't get into that. And two, let us not forget that he's not the first Laker to drop an album, lest we forget the crappy Kobe album. Yeah, he dropped an album. And the infamous Shaq Diesel.
Robert Milehammer, 51, suffered a severe head injury after his hunting group fired a flock of Canadian geese in eastern Maryland. One goose fell about 90 feet to the ground and hit Milehammer, knocking him out and causing head and facial injuries. Milehammer suffered a severe head injury and was taken by an ambulance to Easton Airport, where he was airlifted to Baltimore for treatment. He is now in stable condition. But it's a good thing he was on Iowa State's campus, or he would have been chased in his stat by the multiple geese near the campus, for sure.
Yeah, those geese.
They are scary.
Oh, those geese scared the absolute crap out of me.
They are so scary. I tried to be friends with them. I
Oh,
tried.
don't be friends with them. Fresh off of their Valentine's Day drama and love, and of course she's a stand-up comedian, Amy Schumer has officially gotten hitched. Yeah, that's right. That means there's hope for all of us out there.
True.
I'm kidding. Amy Schumer has been a star of her own Netflix series and even has her own television show, so I really can't be mad at her for doing her thing, so major props. However, I can't be mad at the fact that her husband, celebrity chef Jeff Fisher, Looks like a discount version of John Hamm from Mad Men, and also those weird H&R Block commercials. But that's whatever.
Right, right.
Oh, they do have good quality insurance apparently.
Apparently.
It's between H&R Block and a gecko, so.
Yeah, I mean, as long as there's like a gecko involved,
Oh, yeah.
you can't really go wrong.
Yeah, I trust my insurance with a lizard.
Right, who wouldn't? Especially with how cute he is.
Aw, that's true.
All right, so almost everyone can agree that we have all been told by somebody that having an interior light on in the car while driving in the dark is illegal. But did anybody take time to fact check this, or did we just trust that it was true? The so-called rule is one of the many mythical laws peddled by drivers, teachers, and just about anyone who's gotten behind the wheel of a car in recent decades. So it all started with Twitter, like anything else. One Twitter famous tweet, and the rule soon became multiple, and many were asking questions. Soon after, people double-checked the interior lights fact on the DVLA website, Government Information Service, and the RAC. The news was confirmed, though if the light is distracting, police can ask it be turned off. But is anybody else's childhood a lie, or is that just me? Because I definitely believed that one.
Oh yeah, everyone believes that one. It's like the simplest thing you could believe.
Right, like why did we think that the light would cause a problem though? It's inside the car.
I mean, it just makes finding stuff if you drop in your car so much
Right.
easier. Like I have lost so much change,
So much change.
and then I stall at the meter, and then people start honking at me, and then it just ruins like my Sundays. I'm just
Your
trying to
Sundays,
go, I'm
only
just trying
Sundays.
well, yeah, I go to church and I gotta pay the toll to go there.
Right, right.
So yeah. All right, so love to me consists of, 3 ingredients: dough, marinara sauce, and mozzarella. And see, anything else would just be extra, but that's up to you. Madley Sports Grill Bar, a Michigan pizzeria, attempted to break the Guinness Book of World Record for largest pizza delivery after cooking a 72-inch pie. Yeah, that pizza is literally taller than me. And if you want it delivered to you, all you need is $300 with $50 extra for any additional toppings you want, so $350 for a pepperoni piece of pizza. And your residence must have double doors unless you want to fold this into 2 slices like I do, because then you got a pizza sandwich. On the plus side, you do get free delivery if you live within a 5-mile radius, and Madley hopes to get documentation and certification from the Guinness Book of World Records committee on this possibly record-breaking Italian delicacy. All I know is Jeffs needs to step up their game if that's a thing that they're doing.
I would definitely buy that.
Imagine that, like smotherella sticks, like of that.
Right.
Like that would just feed like an entire like college like
Forever.
Yeah, just
Pizza for the rest of your life.
like it's rent money or pizza.
Definitely pizza though. I'd go homeless for pizza.
For a good slice of pizza?
Right.
Absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely. I'd do that for like chicken wings or like ice cream or.
All of them. They should do giant chicken wings
You know,
next.
fun fact, I actually had chicken wings when I was beating like Tom Brady and Madden, so plus there.
That's the perfect Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
I don't know how familiar you are with That's So Raven, that old show.
Yes.
There's an episode where she literally makes a giant pizza and lays down to put the marinara on the pizza. I'm really curious if that's how they're making this pizza.
Marinara.
Like, how do they spread the marinara?
That is
you know?
a very good question now.
Like,
there's no way you just ladled that. You have to like
Right.
move that around somehow.
They probably roll, like roll around and.
I mean, you do roll out pizza dough, so you roll the sauce.
Right.
And then I think the cheese is probably just like throwing blocks inside of a wood chipper. So.
Right. See, doesn't that, you think about it and you're like, wow, like,
Yeah.
I see why it's so expensive,
There's more to this story than we want to give, but
Right.
we need to look more into it.
It's deep, yeah, it's a deep, deep story. I'm very moved.
Deep dish.
You tell them. Kylie Jenner, on the other note, I hope she likes giant pizzas, we'll find
I
out.
hope she does.
Well-known pop culture influencer. She's no stranger to the fans and the public. Kylie has always been one to post on social media as well as be seen in the public. So when she stopped posting and stopped being seen, everybody had questions. There were many theories, the main one being that Kylie was pregnant. Soon after many months of not seeing her anywhere, not even in anything with her family, and only seeing glimpses of her in loose clothing, people were very sure they had their facts correct. Though many of us had an idea, when Kylie announced that she had her baby and that her boyfriend was Travis Scott and he was the father, the internet lost their minds. She posted a 10-minute video of all the reasons why she did what she did and showed some behind the scenes of her life out of the spotlight. A video so sweet, even the biggest Kardashian haters shed a tear.
True.
Kris Jenner is known as the ultimate momager. So when Kylie announced her baby news the day of the Super Bowl, many said Kris was a genius and Kylie won the Super Bowl.
I mean, I would rather Kylie win the Super Bowl than the Patriots, so I'm cool with that.
That is true. That is true.
It goes Saints, Eagles, Kylie, Patriots.
Patriots.
I'm still mad about that pass that the Vikings caught. Like I'm having like flashbacks to that every time I like want to play man, but we won't discuss that.
Right. We need some time to recover from that for sure.
Yeah. Although on the plus side, guess what? That means I know Tom Brady will not be a good receiver. So plus.
True. There's plus. Mm-hmm.
Now, if you know me by now, you know I'm not the biggest fan of reality television shows because, I mean, they tend to come off as crass, poorly written in some degree, and just really, really forced. So ahead of Valentine's Day, I thought I'm willing to give them a chance because I'm a sucker for love, why not? Then I turned on Hulu and saw The Bachelor Winter Games.
Woo.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Sign me up.
You want to be on this show now? Great.
Heck yeah.
Of course you do. Numerous reviews have said that this may be ABC's way of cashing in on the 2018 Winter Olympics, and I kind of agree. I watched the premiere with some friends because we were single, bored, and also disgusted and intrigued at the same time. And I can tell you, it is the most glorious of dumpster fires that I have ever seen. I mean, take everything you know about The Bachelor or Bachelorette, add a dash of the Rosetta Stone, and 4 cups of the Hunger Games and obviously the Olympics, with way more kissing and less child murder, and you have a recipe for your standard reality television disaster. I mean, come on. Ashley I would not stop crying over some Canadian dude. An Australian girl broke her butt after one slip on the ice, and some weird Swiss German dude who I expected to get friends on the whole time somehow still got a rose in his whole thing. I mean, the only saving grace for this whole show was Yuki, a Japanese girl who was looking for love on an American dating show and can't even speak English. I mean, what is this show? Like, who wants to watch this show?
I would agree with you, but I don't agree with you. I would so watch that.
You, really?
Yes,
I mean,
long as there's subtitles, though.
Oh, there's
if
subtitles
she can't
for
speak
her.
English, yeah.
That
helps.
Yeah, she had like so many arguments with the people on there. It's like the hosts and everything, and like trying to figure out like Americans. And I just like that's the only thing keeping me watch that show. So if she goes home, I'm out.
Well, it's just like kind of sad because the older shows, I like the older ones better. Mm-hmm. Jersey Shore is a classic.
Why do you consider Jersey Shore to be an old show?
Well, it's old compared to the most recent one about the Olympics.
Yeah.
They're having a remake though, so all is well. We will get Jersey Shore back. It's fine.
That's true.
I'm not emotional about it. It's fine. Moving on, white is the new gold. Snowboarder Shaun White won the gold for the half-pipe competition in the Olympics. Shaun White has won gold 3 times now, in 2006, 2010, and now 2018. In a recent interview, Shaun expressed how hard it is to win once you've already won. After failing to place in the last Olympics, Shaun became motivated to make a comeback. After holding the early lead, he had slipped to second behind his much younger rival, Ayumu Hirano of Japan. Landing a 1440 was not likely going to be enough to win the gold. White would have to match Hirano with back-to-back 1440s. And sure enough, that is exactly what he did. White said he had never landed the combination before, not even in practice. The result, a 97.75, won him his 3rd gold medal. Shaun White had the glow-up of all glow-ups.
Man, respect to Shaun White. He can snowboard. Mm-hmm. I refuse to go snowboarding on the count of I don't want to hurt myself. Yeah, it just seems like very... It's a cool thing if you can snowboard. I give you props. I just can't because you can snowboard. Mm-hmm.
Fun fact.
I have to get some video of this at some point.
Yeah, we'll throw in a clip.
Yeah, Jim can edit that in.
We'll make it work.
Anyway, guys, we want to make sure to tell you that hope you had a great Valentine's Day. Thank you for tuning with us for Ames Tonight. And you have anything you want to segue off with? Anything you want to plug?
I got a whole lot of nothing. I really do.
That's what they said about me when I first came on this show. See you guys later.
Hello. In lieu of no Cyclone Insiders this week, we here at ISU TV thought we would treat our many, many followers to a little more sports talk that they were lacking this week. Welcome to the first edition of Olympic Insiders.
I'm your host, Ben Olson, joined here at the desk with the true Olympic expert of ISU TV, Hollie Schlesselman.
It's Schlesselman, but thank you, Ben.
Well, so let's get right down into it. Obviously, the 2018 Winter Olympics are upon us, and they have been packed with action.
Absolutely crazy. I've been watching every single broadcast of the Olympics, and I tell you what, it's very, very fantastic seeing what humans can do.
All right, let's get your opinions on the big news right off the bat, Hollie. So Shaun White winning gold in the half-pipe snowboard, just incredible for him. And so, I mean, after his performance in 2014, what did you think of him winning the gold?
I mean, he's the flying tomato. Like, why wouldn't he win? He has to. It's just, I've never seen a man do something like that before in my entire life. He's a true inspiration for the rest of us Americans.
So Hollie, would you call his performance this year more of a comeback story, or, I mean, did you trust in Shaun White all the way?
I've always trusted in Shaun White. He's just one of my favorite people in the entire world. I feel like I could write a biography about him.
Interesting. So despite Shaun White being 31 against the odds and not even medaling in the Olympics 4 years ago, Hollie believed in him. Let's move on. You know, we also got to see the incredible event of cross-country skiing, one of Hollie's favorites.
Definitely.
So I know, would you say that you were surprised by Norwegian cross-country skier Simon Kruger's performance?
I mean, he was okay. I mean, I've seen better.
So, despite him falling in the first 200 meters, coming all the way back from last and winning the gold, you thought he just did okay?
I mean, if he wouldn't have fallen, it probably would have been a little bit better, but I mean,
I see. So, Hollie, tough girl to impress here.
Yeah, you should ask my boyfriend. It's pretty rough.
Let's move on into the world of curling here, Hollie. Obviously, very exciting sport, and you know,
I like it when they yell. It's my favorite.
That is a very exciting part of curling.
It's like watching tennis, but like extreme home edition, because they're sweeping.
That is a great analogy by an Olympic expert. You heard it here first, folks. What do you think of the Americans' overall performance this year, Hollie, in curling?
I think we did pretty well. You know, America, like, good job, guys. You guys always do pretty damn well. I mean, Team USA, just like your hat says, Ben. You gotta, USA.
Hollie,
USA.
I would like to inform you that Team USA currently has 0 medals in curling. Moving on from Hollie's favorite sport of curling, let's get into the medal count, Hollie.
Okay.
What do you think of the leaders so far? Do those countries surprise you?
Not at all, Ben. I feel like the way that it's going right now is just as what we thought it was gonna go. I mean, I know exactly why the top person is top country
right,
is top.
And you're talking about
America.
America is in 5th, I believe, Hollie. We are in 5th in the medal count. Don't even actually have the most gold medals, so a little disappointing. I know Hollie's a big American homer, but I mean, who can blame her? And you know, we'll go on to our last sport of the Olympics. One women luge. Hollie, I know, scary moment. Can you describe what was going through your head when you watched the American one woman luge? I'm blanking on her name, but please, can you describe what was going through your head when that happened?
It was terrifying. I mean, you know, she was up there. She was explaining everything perfectly. No one took her seriously. Natasha Novak, I'm here for you, hun. We're in this together, ladies.
That is very good comparison. Natasha looked like a wreck up here, and American one-woman luge did in fact get in an accident. But we're happy to announce that both of them are okay. Hollie is soon to be joining them in train wreck history.
Yeah. Story of my life.
So, how do you think the Olympics are going to close out, Hollie? Can you give us any more predictions?
I mean,
How do you think the German Nordic Combined competitor Nikolai Bresnik, how do you think he'll do this year?
German Nordic. Does he like?
Nordic Combined.
Okay. Nordic Combined. Obviously, that's the hammer throw, as in Thor. Mjolnir is a tough one to pick up there. So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Doing pretty okay.
I'm going to be honest with you, Hollie. I made up all of those names.
That works for me.
But you know what? I am very impressed with your Olympic knowledge.
Thank you.
So,
I really try.
I think for all of us here at Ames Tonight, we've gotten our fill of Olympic sports talk, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. I really want to see Seth Meyers again. Please, can we have the Olympic stuff?
Why don't you go ahead and send it out for us, Hollie?
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week for more, whatever Malik wants to do. And Jim, I guess. Deuces.